Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from Resident Culture Brewing Company out of Charlotte, North Carolina. But this is also a collaboration with Outer Range Brewing out of Frisco, Colorado. I've heard of them. I don't really know a lot about them, so kind of excited to try this collaboration, even though I'm sure it's probably mostly at the hands of Resident Culture because that's where it was brewed. This beer is called Outer Culture, so you can tell that's just a mashup of their names. Not super original, but it works. Um, so the description says hazy double IPA hopped with Citra, Matueka, and Hallertau Mittelfra. Hallertau is not necessarily a traditional IPA or hop that you would see in an IPA, so we'll see how that goes. Citra and Matueka sounds good. And this is 8.0 ABV. So I'm going to crack it open and see what we got. Got my handy dandy Resident Culture IPA glass too. It's interesting. It's very fizzy carbonation. See, it's dissipating really quickly, which is kind of strange with their IPAs. Usually they have like a nice pillowy, fluffy white head, but it also, you can see it's very, very cloudy and hazy. It pretty much looks like orange juice. So this doesn't have like very much of the like green, oniony, garlicky character that sometimes Resident Culture IPAs have. It's very, very juice forward. There's a lot of like mango and pineapple and peach in this. And I do smell a little bit of the booze and some bready malt there too. Yeah, that's so strange. That is the body of this is just way different than most of their other stuff. It's almost like thick and syrupy, but it's not very carbonated at the same time. It does have a really bright, peachy, orangey flavor with a nice, like bready finish. The only complaint the carbonation is kind of weird. I don't like the syrupiness, and the booze is hitting pretty well. I don't want to say that's uncharacteristic for them because they're not the best at hiding alcohol, but this one particularly, it's it's a pretty big standout for it only being like an 8% double IPA and not like a 9.5%, 10% triple IPA. But if you strip away the booze character, because I'm like starting to feel it in my stomach a little bit now too. If you strip away the booze character and the kind of odd carbonation, it actually is one of their more flavorful IPAs. I mean, just the flavor profile itself is really good. If you like super juicy stuff, definitely check this out. A lot of orange and pineapple and peach going on. And there's just a slight bit of like herbaceous green bitterness in the background, but it's almost all juice. And I will say it's different, but I like it, and it's a little bit of a change up from what they usually make, so I kind of appreciate that. It's not my it's definitely not my favorite hoppy beer they've made. It's definitely not at the bottom either. It's somewhere in the middle, which still means it's a really good IPA. So on my scale of buy, drink, dump, I'm gonna give this one a buy, just because of its uniqueness. This is different than most hazy IPAs that I come across, at least here locally. Like it is. It's like it's almost thick, but it's not. It's weird because it's kind of syrupy, but it's not sweet. Like a lot of some hazy double IPAs come off syrupy, but usually they're like sweet too, and I don't like that. This is not sweet. It just has this weird like thick mouthfeel, but it's not sweet. It's has a nice balancing bitterness to it. So I think it actually is really well made. It's just pretty unique. So I could see wanting to have this every once in a while for a change of pace of some of the other stuff they do, or something different from the great stuff that High Branch does. So I'm going to give this one a buy. That's all I got on this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.